To claim the title of most delusional man in gaming is no easy feat, especially with specimen like John Risitiello existing, the former EA greed Goliath who tinkered around with the idea of charging players for reloading their gun. But what if I told you he is no longer the most delusional man in gaming? It sounds impossible, right? Because that guy is a fucking mutant. Who could possibly beat that? Well, there's a new lolcow on the block that no one would have expected. Leslie Benzies. Now, this name might ring some bells because if you look at his resume, it's nothing but bangers. These are beloved, cherished games, all of which he has had a hand in producing at Rockstar. This guy has had nothing but hits until this year, when he had nothing but a shit. After 2013 with Grand Theft Auto 5, he doesn't have any other credits to his name in the gaming industry until mindseye that dropped this year. A little embarrassing nugget that everyone has taken their turn spitting on, and that's not the biggest deal in the world. Everyone has a blunder here and there. The fact that mindseye is a bad game is not what makes Leslie Benzies the most delusional man in gaming. It's his response to it. Even before the game launched, when the critics weren't really excited about it and the people that had gotten their hands early on it said it wasn't very good, he immediately discredited all of them, saying that it was a concerted effort to trash the game because people were like afraid of it. There's, our rival in the space is trying to sabotage mindseye. They don't want you to experience this game. It's going to open your fucking mind's eye. And he kept that attitude up. The game came out. It flopped. It is now completely dead. It has become a joke of a game. And he is still coming back in and making these same claims, except this time he's also saying that the development was sabotaged internally by fucking double agents or something. He refuses to accept that the game is just not good and people don't like it. So now he's also planning on relaunching mindseye, whatever that means. It is embarrassing. And it is sad to see a legend like Leslie Benzies become what he has now. And it's weird because I went back and watched some interviews. He himself doesn't even seem very enthusiastic about the game, so I don't know why he's trying to put on this strong face of like, no, this game is actually amazing and everyone's wrong, and even if the game's not that good, it's because there were bad actors at my company that I didn't realize were working for the deep state that ruined it. Yeah, here, I'll talk more about the mindseye stuff. I know. I'm the preeminent expert on everything mindseye related. I briefly talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I'll talk about it a little bit more. It's wacky. It's honestly sad to a certain extent. So, a lot of people know this, but the guy behind mindseye is like an actual legend. Like, Leslie had worked on some absolute bangers, most notably Grand Theft Auto, what everyone knows him for. And he comes up with mindseye and makes Build a Rocket Boy, everything like that. Well, Leslie doesn't like that no one enjoys his game. He really can't come to terms with it. So before it launched and 2 executives left, he went out there, he infamously said that all of the bad reviews and everything, like they're paid shills from competitors that are scared of mindseye and what it could mean, and it's all manufactured hoo-ha. And now that other people, not just reviewers, got to play the game and they all still hated it, he's now come out and said that the reason it's bad is because of internal saboteurs. There was like this espionage effort at his company to ruin his game. And also, like, other people outside have been brainwashed and they don't understand it's actually still a masterpiece. So he plans on relaunching the game. So... Because apparently the issue was, he needed to weed out all the bad actors internally. So he came into the fucking swamp and started shooting all of the monsters in there that have ruined mindseye. It's actual delusion. It's almost to like a gang stalking level. It's scary. Because this guy isn't just some nobody, like, weirdo. This is Leslie fucking Benzies. Like, this guy has worked on so many Rockstar projects. I don't know how you go from that to mindseye. And I don't know how you go from that to thinking that everyone is out to get you. Not that you just made a stinker. It just doesn't make sense how that happened. He's worked on every 3D Rockstar game. Really? I didn't know it was every single one. I thought it was just some of the big ones. But that makes sense. Like, he is actually a legend. And now, he's a clown. An absolute clown. I don't know why he thinks relaunching the game is a good idea. This is actually a Morbius situation. Except, this game hasn't even been memed ironically. It's just sad. It's just sad, and I feel really bad for his employees that he's just gutting. Or most likely going to gut. Like, what is this? What is it? Are you on... You're looking at Metacritic right now. Get out! Give me your badge and your gun. You're out of here. Build a Rocket Boy will no longer be requiring your services, spy. Go back to DARPA. It's just so odd. Are we going to play it again? I will 150,000% not be playing the relaunch. No fucking way. No. No siree. Here. Menzies reportedly went on to tell staff via video call that the game's disastrous launch was due to internal and external saboteurs. It's unclear who he believes sabotaged development of mindseye, but it's not the first type of comment to come out of the Build a Rocket Boy executive's mouth, and then this is him talking about the concerted effort to ruin it before it got off the ground and sprouted its wings. I did, however, see something interesting, not delusional. The guy who plays the lead, he actually came forward and he's like, man, it really sucks that this game's bad. He gave an interview where he's like, man, the game's just kind of a mess. You hate to see it. So, like, even... I mean, I'm assuming Leslie has now labeled that guy a traitor, and he's going to try him for treason or something, but, like, anyone who plays the game, anyone who's seen the game can tell you it's just not a good game. And for some reason, Leslie can't wrestle with that. He can't come to terms with that. He's blaming everybody and everything else, literally creating his own boogeyman. It's, I don't know, it sucks to see. Like, it actually sucks to see. I do think the guy who played the lead is a talented guy. I agree with that. I feel bad for him. Like, he is not a bad actor. Like, he is pretty solid. They promised wheels that spin. Yeah. Well, that was one of the saboteurs. The reason the wheels don't spin is because the guy responsible for making them spin, he was working on Rockstar's payroll in order to ruin it. It's like this whole thing is deep. It's like the plot to Andor. You don't understand. You don't see what Leslie sees. There was nothing promising in that game. What could they possibly add to it? I have no idea. It's also extraordinarily odd how he's coming out and it's like, the development was ruined by saboteurs, but it's like, Leslie, did you not play the game yourself? Did you not see the game before it shipped? If you really think that somehow your developers did some, like, under-the-hood weirdness to ruin it, wouldn't you have seen it before you shipped it? He's acting like this is some big surprise that came out of nowhere. I think they made a fake build to make him think it's Game of the Year material. Can you imagine? Like, they trapped Leslie in a genjutsu at the Build a Rocket Boy headquarters, and they just fed him, like, the actual Game of the Year mindseye. He had no idea how shit the game was, because they were just giving him, like, the best thing. Fucking Infinite Tsukiyomi over there. No, I have no idea what he actually means by relaunching. He's not exactly clear. I don't know if he's doing, like, a new version of it, or if he's actually just dropping the same stinker twice. I don't know. I don't think he's explained what exactly he means by relaunch. Not that I've seen. Wow, player count's already at 20 or down to 22. It's thriving. Last week, the studio began a 45-day consultancy period that is required by UK law whenever a company is planning to lay off 100 or more employees. Oh my god. Build a Rocket Boy currently has around 300 UK employees and 200 based abroad. Barb, Build a Rocket Boy, said at the time that the cuts would focus on delivering ongoing updates and performance optimization for mindseye while also ensuring the long-term success of Build a Rocket Boy's future ambitions. We're trimming the fat. The saboteurs, we've located them. And we're re-educating them at the office right now. Probably like Cyberpunk. I guess, but correct me if I'm wrong. Cyberpunk didn't have this whole thing where it's like, Cyberpunk relaunched. It was just they did a ton of updates. They made the game better. Thus, it's kind of like a new Cyberpunk than what launched. But they didn't make a whole song and dance about it. They just kept patching the game. I think it means he's going to remake the game by himself, so there's no possibility for internal sabotage. Holy shit, that'd go hard. Leslie has his action hero moment. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. Then he makes his own mind's eye, and it's a masterpiece. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself as he smokes a cigar.